Hey everyone, welcome to the NumPy math lesson. Let's get started. Here in our text editor, I already have the two arrays that we'll use for this lecture. We have two 2x2 arrays, one with 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other one with just 2s and 6s. For this video, it's important to note that both of these arrays have the same shape. They're both 2x2. Whenever one array is a different size than the other, we can talk about a different technique called broadcasting that we'll get to in the next lecture. But for these operations, it's super simple since they're both the same shape. We'll drop down and talk about single array operations. So most of the Python operations that you can do with regular numbers, you can apply to an array as well. We'll say print array A, and then we'll actually use a method called sum. So we'll sum up all the elements within the array. We'll open up a command prompt or a terminal, and the name of this one is array math lesson.py. When we execute, we see that we're getting the return of 10. What this is coming from is the addition of all the elements within the array. So we get 3 here and then 7 here. So altogether, we make 10. If we wanted to sum along an axis, we could use a keyword argument of axis. If we say 1, we're summing up along the rows, and if we say 0, we're summing up along the columns. So let's sum up along the columns. We'll save this and execute again. And now we get the return of 4 and 6. So our column here would be 1 and 3, which makes 4, and then 2 and 4, which makes 6. If we wanted to do the row, we could say 1 and execute our file again. And now we get the row summations. There's a lot more operations that we can apply to a NumPy array, and we won't be able to cover them all. So I'll try to show you the most important ones. Each of the ones that I'm about to show you also have the ability to use this axis keyword. We can take the cumulative sum of an array. So we can say array A and then use the method cumulative sum. Then let's say array A, and we can take the product of every element. So instead of the sum, we can multiply them all. And we can also do a cumulative product. So we'll say array A, cumulative product, and we'll execute our file to see all the results from these 4 lines. So our cumulative sum function is just going element by element through our array and creating a new array of 1 dimension that has all those sums. This new array's length will be equal to the size of your old array. That's because each element creates a new item in this 1-dimensional array. The product function just takes the product of all the elements, and the cumulative product does something similar to the cumulative sum except using a product. Like I said, you can apply the axis keyword to any of these. Now let's talk about how we can do operations across arrays. So we'll say to array math. So we're taking one array here and doing some operation using a different array. NumPy makes this simple for us, and we can use most of the logic operators that we would in Python on NumPy arrays. So if we wanted to do an addition, we could just say print array A plus array B. And then all the other operators work the same way. So if we wanted to say array A minus array B, we would have no problem. The same with multiplication. So array A times array B. And then we could say array A divided by array B. How these math operators work on NumPy arrays is that we'll go element by element and find the corresponding element across both arrays and do the operation to those 2 elements. Then we'll make a new array of the same size of the arrays before we do the operation. So let's save this file and print to our terminal. We'll go up to the addition one, which is this one here. So we have 3, 4, and 9 and 10. If we go back up, we're taking each element at the same position in both of the arrays and doing that operation. So we have 3 and 4, 9 and 10. We take 1 plus 2, 2 plus 2. So there's our 3 and 4. And then 3 plus 6 is 9, and this is 10. So each of these operations just step through each matrix and do the operation on each of the elements in the same position. Finally, let's talk about how we can take a vector product of these 2 arrays. We'll say print, and then we'll do NumPy dot, and then we'll pass in the 2 arguments that we want to do the dot product on. We'll say array A and array B. We'll save this and execute. And this is our vector product of those 2 arrays. Array math is super simple using NumPy, and we can do a lot of the same operations that we could in Python directly on our NumPy arrays. In the optional project video, we'll look at more math operations that we can use. If you feel comfortable with these, feel free to skip that video. I'll see you in the next lecture.